Hey everybody, it's Brian with the Droid Effect, and today I will be looking at both Android Device Manager and comparing it to the Cerberus app. For those of you who know me know that I've used Cerberus as my go-to security tool, but Google has just released, well not just released, but has pushed out an update for Android Device Manager, which is their own native service. So let's take a look at Android Device Manager. To find Android Device Manager, you got to go to Google Play. You can Google it if you want, but if you go to Google Play, go to the little cog here, the little settings button. Android Device Manager is right there. We'll click on that. And right now it's going to be looking for my phone. And it's contacting my device, and it should pull it up in any second now. And there we are. So here we are, blue circle, that's my house. This is a free service, which is always nice. You can never go wrong with free. You were given three options. You can ring the phone, you can lock the phone, or you can erase the phone. Now, before you even have access to any of this, you need to activate it on your device. So if you go into your app drawer and go to Google Settings right here, click on that. You gotta have those two things checked. Okay, remotely locate this device. This helps you. This lets Android Device Manager find it, and allow remote lock and factory reset. If you don't have these two checked, you're not going to get these options here. So now these are the only options you get with Android Device Manager, and they're basically the only ones that most people would probably use. You've lost your phone. You don't know where it is, you're in the house, you hit the ring, here we go, and there it is. The only problem I have with this, and I haven't really discovered a way to change it, and if somebody knows, let me know, it only rings once, so if you're by yourself, you're constantly going to be running back and forth. Now if you have a tablet, you can access this, you can go to the Google Play website and access this. But if you don't have a tablet, you have a desktop, then you're going to be running back and forth and hitting this ring button until you've located exactly where your phone is. You can lock the device with a password, and you can erase the SD card. You can basically erase, factory reset the whole phone, just in case your phone is completely lost. So those are the three options that you get. Those are the basic options that you would want in a security service like this. Okay, it's free again, and it's from Google, so you never know. They could expand on this, which I'm really hoping they do, because it is kind of limited, especially when compared to other applications out there like Cerberus. So let's go to Cerberus. I've already logged in, so it's already found me. It's got a similar setup. It brings you up to a map. The big difference between Cerberus and Android Device Manager is Cerberus gives you way more options. You have a lot more commands. So up here, you can select which device you want, and then you can select the command that you want Cerberus to perform. So in this particular one, I have selected to start an alarm with a message on my phone. So instead of just having a ringtone go, right? Because if you've lost your phone and you have a pretty generic ringtone, and you hit this hit the ring, you may not hear it, or you may be in a crowd where a cell phone ringing may not be very distinguishable. But if you send an alarm like this, I'm going to send command. Now it's flipping out. And that's the message I'm saying. So, and yes, you have to click. It is easy to just, push on the screen and it deactivates it. But if you kept hitting that, eventually you're going to find your phone. Now let's go through the other commands that you have access to. We'll start from the beginning. You can start tracking your phone. Okay, to basically, it actually gives you telemetry and what direction your phone is traveling in. If it's, let's say, in a car. You can get device information, get location history, you can unlock the phone or lock it, you could start alarm with message like I just showed you, you can display message, right? You can get the call log to see who's been using your phone. You can get an SMS log to see who that person's been texting. You can actually call the phone. You can send a text message. You can record audio. These two options are my favorite. You can take a picture or you can capture video. These are my two favorite. I'll give you an example of what happened. I dropped my phone last year at a soccer field. Okay? I didn't know I dropped it at the soccer field, but that's where it ended up. So I went inside to a computer, accessed Cerberus, and it located my phone pretty much within about 5 feet. But to make sure I knew exactly where it was, because it was out in the middle of the field, I took a picture and to see if there were any landmarks. And lo and behold, I saw the edge of a soccer goal. So I knew exactly where it was. I was able to go out there and grab my phone. So that's a really nice feature that you can do all this. The other features include capturing video. The video can be up to 30 seconds long. You can grab a screenshot of your device. You can start emergency mode. Emergency mode is when your phone will be sending you telemetry, device information, basically gives you all the information you know. This is what you want if you feel that your phone has been stolen. It basically does all of the top commands at once. Now you can hide this in the app drawer, the actual app, so you don't have to let people know that you have this security app. So you can wipe the device from memory. You can wipe the device memory, excuse me. You can wipe the SD card if you do have an SD card in your phone, or you can reboot the device. And it doesn't stop there, because what the other things that Cerberus gives you is text message commands. So if you've lost your phone and you don't have access to a tablet or a computer, or you don't have access to another smartphone, you can send text messages to your phone to initiate all these commands. So you can lock the phone, you can wipe the phone, you can have your phone send you back. Not only will it send to your email, but it will respond back to you with longitude and latitude of where your phone is. So if you do have access to a computer, you can go straight into Google Maps and plug that in to find out where your phone is. The other nice feature is if for rooted phones, you can make Cerberus a flashable zip, which means that you can flash this to your device, and even if somebody does, let's say, a factory reset, the app will always still be on your device, on your phone. So you don't have to have fear, if you're rooted that is, of somebody just taking your phone, wiping it, and then you don't have access to your phone anymore, because Cerberus will still be running. So that's also a nice feature. A downside of Android Device Manager is to use it on another, let's say, Android device or mobile device. You have to log into your Google account on that person's phone. So that may or may not be something you're willing to do, as opposed to going to just a regular website where you can set your username and password to be anything. You may not be so worried about logging in on somebody else's device. So that's just a little another one of the pros that Cerberus has over Android Device Manager. So, but again, it comes down to cost. This is a paid-for app. I don't think it costs more than a few dollars. I think it was like $4.99. I'll leave a link to the app in the description. It's been so long since I bought the app, I can't really remember how much it was, but I think it was about $4.99 or maybe even cheaper. And it's a one-time fee. You don't have to pay any sort of subscription for this. So it's a one-time fee. And to be honest, for $5 or less, what you get with Cerberus is so much more than what you get with Android Device Manager. It makes it well worth the money. So anyway, guys, this is my comparison between the two services. Again, this is the Cerberus app. Here's Android Device Manager. They look very similar, but I think you just get a lot more with your money with Cerberus than you do with Android Device Manager. Even though this is a free service, I still recommend Cerberus. So, okay, thanks for watching.